Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kennesaw State Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he's got it inside the 25. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense.
Going for it all. Touchdown, UTEP. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
We finally get some points on the board. The defense has been dominating the day. Unbelievable job. 3/4 of shutout football. Now finally some points on the board. Let's see where this goes now once you've created some momentum.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The big fullback's got it. They stop him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He's looking deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th. Going over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. He'll start this drive firing. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
and they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them slipping.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Bringing the heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his 25. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulls it in. It's Temple. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. He's taking a deep shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, UTEP! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this.
Looking for a huge play. Got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Dixon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Akron Zips. Take it away, broadcast team.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. He fires one deep over the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, UTEP! They move on top here in the fourth. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Purdue Boilermakers. Now to my guys in the booth.
Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
The play action fake. He's not afraid to go deep. Snatches it on the run.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether they want to play man-to-man coverage against guys with speed like that. One-on-one to the perimeter, you run the go route quarterback.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Caught inside the 30, and he'll bring it back. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They went with the zone blitz that time, David, and it worked to perfection. What made it successful?
Well, a lot of times when you bring blitzes, you play man behind it. But when you sneak in some zone like this, and you got all the eyes on the quarterback, still able to cover spots really, really quickly, it takes that first read away from the quarterback, and the zone blitz came home.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Hand off from the shotgun. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. The give on the option. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. To the air on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Walker. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. He's taking the shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking...
Catch and stride inside the 15. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He'll set up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And you'll see this with offenses sometimes, man. They make a big play. They're going to stay aggressive, but the defense did a great job. You gave up one big play. Don't give up another one. They were prepared for it. Nice job defending the pass.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Touchdown, Georgia! And they score first here in overtime.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kansas Jayhawks. Rock chalk. Take it away, broadcast team.
First play of the period, first down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Card in the backfield. It's Henderson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. The rush is on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab alongside. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Hits the accelerator to the right. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Jayhawks in the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He'll take it on the return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turns it on in midfield.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell he took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's complete. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bust through behind his pad. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Barrels ahead. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Razorbacks will kick it away first. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Drills him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Miners offense takes the field to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win.
He's going to take a shot right away. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it on the outside. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it first and 10 from the 13. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Miners! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Under fire. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, UTEP! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Can't hang on, he muffs it. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, And this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And some room to work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. He fires a bullet to the right and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Give to the big fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Stands in and takes the hit. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Got room to work. Turning it on. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing. You better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The give to the fullback. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? looking for a man. It's O'Neal. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reels it in down the left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTEP. And the beatdown has ensued.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. To the air, it's O'Neal. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want. Quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out. Ball back, but the critical mistake puts the offense back on the field with 1st and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. Fires it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the air, it's O'Neal. He fires to the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. As caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Niners!
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Makes the catch inside his 30 and not satisfied with that. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. offense will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So UTEP's offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others.
Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it inside the 30. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, UTEP. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So seeing quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking pool.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Thompson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Touchdown, Niners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quick release by the QB.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Warhawks will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake, down a throw. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got him. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He wants to start this drive with a pass. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Miners will kick it away to start the second half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Warhawks will this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the fourth quarter. To the air, it's Jenkins. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Great place to start for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the scoop.
Throws toward the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this feed. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UTEP.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's O'Neal. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the move from inside his own 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game. When you're down, they've...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Demon Deacons will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the UTEP Miners offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Newberry. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. So Wake Forest offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Looking downfield, it's Heward. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He spins that thing down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Miners are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's a Heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one. Touchdown, UTEP! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Heward. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Off the play fake. Escapes trouble. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Would have finished it with a touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Patterson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Field goal is good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
is so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Dropping back, it's Heward. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They're setting up the screen. Hard running there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle. It's Campos. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. The Demon Deacons buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Campos. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the Miners will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Niners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And you're seeing the aggressiveness by the offensive coordinator on the first play of the second half. They take a shot and score a touchdown. You know they talked about this all halftime. They were just waiting for this opportunity. They knew coming out they were going to get the look they got defensively and take advantage of it, and it comes up big with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here's the return from inside the 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking to throw, it's Heward. The quick out. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He slings it deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to Davis. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man. There he goes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's loose down the middle. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UTEP. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Rushes on him, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, UTEP, and they turn it into a defensive score.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw deep right side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Miners! And the route is on. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Quick strike through the air for the score. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone.
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're...